Da, 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 da. Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you are all doing well. I really hope that Chelsea 2 should have been more. Fulham 0. That's right, another clean sheet, multiple goals in a London derby, which settles the nerves before the second leg against Real Madrid in the Champions League. A good performance from a heavily rotated Thomas Tuchel's side. Goals from Kai Havertz. That's right, nearly a hat-trick. Frustrating because I wanted to say the line, Kai Havertz has multiple hat-tricks in multiple competitions in his debut season for Chelsea. Shameless, I know. Still, assists from Mason Mount and Timo Werner with some excellent play. A lot to crack into today, so drop a like if you want to show your support. Subscribe to this channel only if you want to, but if you choose to, make sure that bell notifications icon is pressed so you're notified when I upload. Alright then, let's get into today's match review. Southwest London derby at Stamford Bridge. Scotty Parker's Fulham are fighting relegation, but let's be real, they're probably down now. A good team, good players, and can have good defensive performances, yet blunt up front. Chelsea coming off that relatively epic draw against Real Madrid away in Spain midweek. Thomas Tuchel decided to make a lot of changes. So let's take a look at this who scored match graphic and give you some context of who played. Some people put it as a 3-4-3, but it very much was a 3-5-2 formation. Mendy in goal with Thiago Silva, Zuma and Christensen completing the back three, with Chilwell and James as the wingbacks. Surprise shock in the midfield with Billy Gilmour starting and Mason Mount dropping back into there. Hakim Ziyech generally resided in the midfield behind the two Germans, Havertz and Werner. Now, a pretty radical lineup really, when in many ways, I mean, a lot of rotation there. I thought like the likes of Zuma might start, I thought Alonso might start. I really didn't expect Billy Gilmour to start this game, for him to be trusted by Thomas Tuchel in what is a very important game. Also, Mason Mount starting in the midfield. Of course he can play well there and played very well there today, but he's such an elite player in terms of playing between the lines. Chelsea, as a generally not high scoring team under Thomas Tuchel, lose so much when you remove him from that sort of front three or playing in the hole. But he played very well in central midfield today, and in the second half later on, before he was subbed, he was actually occupying in the front three when N'Golo Kante came on. Defensively resolute Fulham, yet they pressed Chelsea a lot. In the opening 5 minutes, they were all over us like a rash, to a worrying point where you think, oh my god, all these changes, their fight for and Fulham's fight for survival has, culminated in what could be a disaster here. But the game settled and Kai Havertz scored the opening goal around, 10 minutes? A superb long ball comes out, Mason Mount holds his run, takes it down with a beautiful touch. In the words of Ray Hudson, it was softer than a mother's kiss. And then he plays the ball into Kai Havertz at a beautiful pace, perfectly weighted ball. That whole sort of, I don't want to go too hyperbolic here, but the whole action was relatively artistic, takedown, perfectly weighted ball, superb bit of attacking midfielder play. Only Bruno Fernandes has created more chances in the Premier League than Mason Mount, yet he's sort of seen as a pressing, defensive, functional, attacking midfielder. But really, he's super creative as well. An immense assist, and Kai Havertz, an excellent finish. He made some superb runs in this game, Kai Havertz. I'll talk about player performances in just a moment. Chelsea should have scored more goals though, but there was missed chances by Werner, playing the classics of course. Definitely Ziyech, he was passed a ball on a plate by Timo Werner actually on a transition, and he should have done better. He puts it straight in, relatively close to Areola, and it's saved. A few other players as well, I'm sure, other wasted opportunities. But But we do get another goal in the second half. Kai Havertz again, this time Timo Werner with an assist. I believe it's 21 or 22 goal involvements for Timo Werner for Chelsea this season. Yes, he misses chances all the time and that's a massive problem, but he's been really contributing to the team and that is undeniable. Chelsea 2-0 and relatively coasting, although Fulham do have a few chances, but we're in control at this point and their heads might drop a little bit towards the end. But ultimately, we're golden, so let's talk about those sweet player performances right now. Edouard Mendy in goal was fantastic. And to sort of demonstrate how Fulham weren't completely awful, they sort of forced maybe 2 or 3 excellent saves from Edouard Mendy. I think he made more than that, but in terms of high quality saves, there was one when he was leaning on his right foot in the first half and gets down really quickly on his left side. And remember, he's a tall goalkeeper to make a really quick acrobatic, well not acrobatic, but reflex save. Very impressive from Mendy. Superb high confidence, another clean sheet for him in the Premier League. He must be on for the Golden Gloves. Someone let me know in the comment section. Superb. Thiago Silva, I think he made one slightly overweighted pass the whole game. Other than that, perfection. Just superb placement on the pitch. He knows exactly where to be every moment. He was superb. And considering Fulham were causing problems at times in a heavily rotated team, for him to just take control, superb. Andreas Christensen also I thought was very good. He's got 8 clean sheets in his last 8 starts, I believe. I believe that's true, in the Premier League anyway. That's what they said on commentary. Very, very good. Out of the 3, the probably most disappointing would be Kurt Zouma. Not that he was awful, but just he had a bit more wobbly moments, less confident on the ball. And I guess that's just down to him not playing, so it would be, churlish of me to criticise him too much. Chilwell, pretty darn decent. You can understand why he's the first choice left wing back now for Chelsea. And we all knew this would happen eventually. Players would eventually, I don't want to say get found out, we just know what Alonso is. And Alonso suited the purpose at the beginning, but Chilwell is the better option, and he had a good game here. Right wing back, Reece James, absolutely roasting everyone. An absolute tank, good defensive headers at the far post, just putting out for a corner, good positional awareness. Excellent from Reece Flames. Right in the midfield, Mason Mount, good functionality. Of course he was helped with Ziyech as well with Billy Gilmour, so there was more bodies in there, but superb. Kai Havertz probably rightly won man of the match because he was scoring goals and Chelsea need goals, but Mason Mount is always in for a shout for man of the match lately. Superb. He got taken off to be rested as well. I think he got a hit to the back end, but amazing game. And quietly, also very, very good was Billy Gilmour. I was keeping a close eye on him because this is his first Premier League start in best part of a year, which is mental. And yeah, he was good. He was really good, man. The way he was he basically never dropped concentration. That's the important thing. Keeping up with the pace of the game or whatever, as long as you're always focused when you come into the team and you don't drop concentration, that's the biggest step. And he was that today. Some good progressive passes, didn't give the ball up easily, and I think he was very good coming back in, so I was super pleased for Billy Gilmour. Hakim Ziyech, a little bit frustrating, some excellent passes, the right ideas. You can tell he's a baller, he makes the right passes in terms of creative, well, ideas is the word, but he sort of should have scored that goal that Werner put on for him, and a couple of moments he won't be happy with, and he fell on his arse just before he got subbed and didn't look very happy. He was probably thinking of the missed chance on top of that little moment, so he won't be happy with that performance, I don't think. Timo Werner was pretty good. I think he didn't miss a glaring sitter. He put it on a plate for Kai Havertz to score a second. He did the same for Hakim Ziyech when he missed that chance. He also did some wonderful, taking the ball down from the air, plucking it down, some wonderful touches, obviously industrious good runs. A very good game from Timo Werner, another Premier League goal involvement, can't really complain in a 2-0 win. N'Golo Kante came on, looks good. Tammy Abraham came on, doesn't get the opportunity really to prove himself, but I think he made a good defensive header. Anyway, that's enough about player performances. Let's move on and talk about this a little bit more. Well, guys, we are 2 points off Leicester in third. And do we still play them? We have to play them? I think we still play them. Certainly they play West Ham. Anyway, Chelsea have the ability to maybe finish third, which is, top 3 podium in the Premier League, as well as winning the FA Cup, and who knows, maybe winning the Champions League. That would be amazing. Incredible. Things have really turned round for us. Everything is coming up, Millhouse. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, feelings and opinions down in the, I was about to say Premier League below, my head's malfunctioning, down in the comment section below. Drop a like please before I go mental. I'm out, enjoy the football, I'll see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy talk. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me baby.